My wife and I recently went on an unforgettable trip to Iceland, and for the first time ever, we decided to rent an RV. We chose the Fiat Benivan 120 motorhome from Hertz for our 9-day adventure around Iceland's Ring Road. Since this was our first time in an RV, I wanted to share our experience with those who might be considering doing the same. We picked this particular motorhome because it's about the size of a large van, which I thought would be easier to maneuver, especially since I'm not familiar with driving a full-sized RV. One of the biggest advantages of renting an RV, instead of booking hotels, is the flexibility it gives you. We were able to adjust our itinerary on the fly. And in Iceland, there's no need to make reservations at campsites, you can simply stay at any one of your choice overnight, giving you total freedom. When I was planning the trip, I noticed there wasn't much information or many videos about this specific motorhome. So I decided to create one for people like me, newbies who want to know what they're getting into. In this video, I'll introduce you to the Fiat Benivan 120 and walk you through its features, as well as give a glimpse into what camping life in a motorhome is really like. I shot this towards the end of our trip, so forgive the mess. Features of the Fiat Benivan 120 motorhome. This motorhome has a manual transmission and seats up to 4 people, with seatbelts for each. Inside, it's equipped with all the essentials of a small home. There's a bed, toilet, shower, refrigerator, and more. Outside the vehicle, you'll find connections for shore power, a fresh water inlet, and compartments for both dark water, sewer, and gray water, wastewater from the sink and shower. If you're not familiar with RV lingo, don't worry, I'll explain everything along the way. Cooking and dining. The rental includes cooking and eating utensils, so you can whip up meals whenever you want. There's a gas tank in the back, and the power cable for shore power is on the other side. I'll also show you around the kitchen, which has a refrigerator that runs 24/7, 2 gas stoves, and a sink. Cooking in an RV is a breeze when everything's included. Driving experience. The vehicle has a 6-speed manual transmission and no rear mirror or backup camera, so be prepared for that. You might have seen other videos of similar cars with a phone holder, but this one didn't have one, so I highly recommend bringing your own. I'll link the one I used in the video description. It sticks like a charm, no glue required. Tech setup. There are several USB ports, standard and USB-C, but they're not fast charging. Also find 2 European-style outlets that work when the car is plugged into shore power. Remember that Europe uses 220 volt, so if you're from somewhere else, make sure to bring voltage converters and auto voltage devices. I'll link the ones I used in the description as well. Living space. The front seats can rotate 180 degrees, allowing you to sit comfortably around the dining table, which fits 4 people. Control panel and heating. The control panel lets you check the status of the battery, gray water, fresh water levels, and turn the water pump on or off. The heater has two knobs, one for the function and one for intensity, ranging from 1 to 5. Toilet and bathroom. The toilet may look small, but it's surprisingly more comfortable than the ones you find on airplanes. My tip: always keep the valve closed when not in use, and open it only when necessary. Once you're done, flush and close the valve. There's also a curtain to keep the shower water from splashing onto the toilet, which is really handy. The bathroom has a dedicated airflow outlet, which keeps it warmer than the rest of the motorhome and helps keep the area dry. The shower floor has just one drain, so if the parking ground isn't level, try to park in a way that helps with proper drainage. Sleeping arrangements. The motorhome can sleep up to 4 people, but the upper bed has a weight limit of 85 kilograms per person. I decided to use the upper bed for extra storage space instead. The bed is designed for you to sleep along the width of the vehicle, and at 6 feet 2 inches, I just barely fit when lying straight. Privacy. There are curtains for the side windows, and Hertz also provided shades for the windshield and side windows to give us full privacy at night. Housekeeping tasks. Throughout your trip, you'll need to take care of a few housekeeping activities. Emptying the gray water tank. Emptying the dark water, sewer, tank. Refilling the fresh water tank. Most campsites in Iceland have designated areas for these tasks. For gray water, simply drive over the dumping area and release the valve. For dark water, make sure the toilet valve is closed, remove the cassette, dump it, clean it, and refill it with a bit of fresh water and a blue enzyme bag. Hertz provided us with enough enzyme packs for daily use. For fresh water, look for hoses marked specifically for that purpose and fill up your tank. I hope this video answers any questions you might have about renting this RV. If you found this helpful, please give it a like so others can find it too. Feel free to subscribe to stay updated with more tips and insights from our Iceland trip. If you have any further questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer.